So
I am never, ever looking at that again.
I am. Because I want to explain. No, because I want to explain. Not when you know the whole. But anyway, I want to explain the movie about the devil. I'm thinking about. I want to explain.
Okay, you do know that the devil isn't really a person.
I know, but this is Neville now. So now that I know on the Twilight Zone that the guy was Neville's student, it's tight because when they caught the devil, there was a man that car broke down.
Oh, so that's an episode?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Real quick, what happened? Man's car breaks down in the storm. He has a high fever. He's banging on the door. The people are like Jesus people with the staff and the big coats and the big beard.
Oh, I've seen people like that.
And they're like, who is it? He's like, help, help. They're like, we can't let you in. You're an outsider. He's like, please, aren't you a religious man? For the love of God, help. And it was like, no, we can't. And he was like, brother so-and-so, we can't let the outsider in. And it was like, but he's sick. He's like, no, we have to keep everything the way it is. You know how it is.
Oh my God.
We must. And you're like, okay. So they're hiding something, but obviously there's something bigger. He's like, I got to get in. And then he bangs on the door and passes out. He wakes up. He's in the house. Then they got this howling, and he hears it every night. Oh, oh. He's like, what is that? What is that noise? What is that sound? And they're like, brother, you've had amnesia. You're fine. You had a high fever. That is just howling from something that doesn't mean anything important. Well, that was the devil. And so he kept looking like, what is that noise? And then he seen a little room, and it had a man in it. And he was like, help, I've been here for years, help. And he's like, what, who are you, what is it, how did you get here? He's like, look, brother, help me, I've been here locked for years, they won't let me out. They pretend to be religious people, but they are not religious people. They are evil people. Please look at me, help me. And he was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know. They seem like he said, look. And then there was the keys on the wall. He's like, there's the keys. Just grab it. He goes, but if the keys were just there, why haven't you grabbed them all this time? Look, we don't have time for questions. Just grab the keys. Whenever somebody does that, a red flag. Stop right there. You mean you could just go like this? You've been in here for years, and you can just go like this? Okay, yeah, we got a problem at this point right now. Exactly, I'm walking away because apparently they're right there. If you want them, I'm good to. No, there was a staff. That's what it was. He had that religious, stick cane. He had that for the key on the door. And I guess because it's the devil, he can't touch it, Right. So he was like, why don't you just lift it up? He's like, no, brother, you need to do it. We can't wait. They're coming. And then the guys start hurting him. He's all, no, don't take it off. He's all, take it off, hurry up. He's all, no. And then he takes it off, boom. And the minute he does it, the guy changes to the devil, all evil. And the guy goes, oh, snap. And he goes, we told you. And he's all, oh, I'm so sorry. And then,
that's what I said.
And while the devil was in there, the world had peace, no murder. It showed the whole world all loving each other, everybody. I'm like, look at the mind of this man, all loving each other, all peaceful. And then, after he let the devil out, instantly wars all over the country, people murdering, people violence. It shows you. And it was like, and now the devil has been released. And they were like, and then he said, oh, I'm sorry. And he told the religious people, I will search my whole life to find him. I promise. I'm so sorry. And so they showed him young, and then they showed him getting old. He used his whole life to get the devil back, to lock him up. And he goes, and I found him. I seen him in crowds all over the world. I seen him when he was a little baby. I seen him as an old lady. I seen him as an old man. I seen him as a soldier boy. It was him. He was in all the people. I seen him. And he kept trying to sneak from me, disguising his face. But I found him. Yes, I found him. And now I have him. And when you see him, he's real old, like one of those people with the long beards. And he's talking to a maid that he hired. So you can see. You cannot open this gate and let him out. And she was just, and you could tell she was going to do it. By the way, she looking like, you're crazy. Oh, you caught the devil and he's there. Okay. I mean, if you felt that way, why didn't you just call the police or whatever? But what Rod Sterling was trying to show you.
Oh, that's his name, okay.
Is that you can never trap the devil because the devil's inside of everybody. So even though he kept trying to physically trap him, there will always be somebody letting him right back out.
Yeah, because I was about to ask you, how is that even possible? You just basically grab an air and air and air.
No, not that. No, because they have to show you in a human. They were showing you in the human. Yeah, because he's taught by Neville Goddard, his mind, where somebody else would have had him horns and all that. His mind here was like, nah, man, the devil's a human, just like you. That's why you can't find him. That's why he's so hard, because he looks like you, and you think he looks like. So that's why he was able to get to him. He said, look at me, because he looked like him. And when you're watching it, when I watched it for the first time, even I was tripping. I was like confused, like, huh? Because, we're kids, and I'm looking and it's like, wow, this one's a trip. Look at this one. The guy said he's the devil even. Like, wow. Man, he looks like the maintenance man down the street, but he said he's the devil. He's like, help me, John, help me, help me. He's holding the shirt, help me. The guy's like, but the thing is right here, just go like this. Look, we don't have time to talk. I was like, I already know something ain't right about that, but we're going to find out. And he opened that thing, and he turned to the devil again. The guys were like, we told you. And he was like, oh, I didn't know.
Yes, you did, sir.
He didn't believe it. See, belief is the key. And then that's where he let you see him going all this time. And then at the end, they let you see him talking, but they don't let you see he's talking to. This is why you can never open it up, because of the story. I've traced all my life trying to find him, and I finally have him. And then when they show the camera, it's some lady being a maid. And she just got that look like, you just wasted your time. And you can tell. But he's just trying to show you, it don't matter if you would have said it to anyone. Unless the person is awake. Like those few people that lived in the house, that's why they didn't want nobody on the outside, sleep people, coming in. Because they knew they were going to do that. Until you could see Neville Goddard, his mind being taught by him all the way now that I see it. Because
that's what you meant when you're an outsider.
Exactly. That's what
I thought you meant like you just like to live outside.
Outsider means like you're not welcome somewhere.
They were like, look, no, we want to, because we all know who this person is. We understand this. We are awake. But we know all you rest of the people ain't. That's why we don't have no maids. So you was dumb to hire a maid, thinking that really you told her this crazy story about this man that you got locked up, but he's really the devil, and you expected her to be like, okay, I got. That lady was like looking at him like, even when the way she was looking, you could tell she was like.
She was like, man, something wrong with you, like you need some help.
And then she kept saying, ma'am, help me. And he couldn't see, because this time he covered the whole face. So this way he was like, okay, that's how you got me, because you look human. But the devil was smart. He's like, I can still talk like a human. So he's like, ma'am, I know someone's out there. Help me. And I was even like, dang, because now we know. I was like, oh, you could already tell it. And she was like, he said, just lift it up. I'm thirsty, please. And she was like, and then poof. And then she goes, oh. And then it was like, basically, here it goes all over again. And it went off.
It was like a whole life cycle.
Like that, basically, you can never trap the devil. You can never trap God. You can never trap the devil. The devil is everybody.
Do a tape on that.
I know. I should, huh?
But your story sounds just like that, though.
It sounds like the movie.
Yes.
I know. That's how good I am. But
You never know the movie.
she's like I just did right now.
Okay,
HD.
genius, you just told us the whole thing.
In HD. Oh, wow. It was recording. Oh, guys, hold on. Hey. Hi. Oh, and yeah, that's it.